What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 61 of the Idiotic Sports Talk. I'm your host, Liam Gavin, coming to you live from my kitchen. And today I want to talk about the NBA playoffs and give you my picks and predictions. The playoffs start today. But before that, I want to wrap up the play-in tournament. The NBA officially finished their first play-in tournament last night. So let's start with the Thursday game between the Washington Wizards absolutely stomping the Indiana Pacers 142 to 115. Russell Westbrook had 18 points and 15 assists to go with 8 rebounds. He almost got a triple-double in the Wizards win, and his teammate Bradley Beal recorded 25 points and was looking good in that game. The Pacers forward Domantas Sabonis recorded a 19-point, 11-rebound, and 10-assist triple-double in the loss. So the Wizards officially clinched the 8th seed in the East and go on to play the number 1 seed Philadelphia 76ers. And the final game in the play-in tournament was the Grizzlies beating the Warriors 117 to 112 in overtime. This shocked me and a lot of people. I picked the Warriors to win, but John Morant for the Grizzlies, he showed up. He had a monster game with 35 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. And despite the loss, Steph Curry had 39 points to go with 4 rebounds and 5 assists. And Draymond Green recorded a 11-point, 10-assist, 16-rebound triple-double. The Grizzlies clinched the 8th seed in the West and will face the number 1 seed Utah Jazz. So it's playoff time, and I'm going to give you my picks and predictions for each series. So we're going to start with the Eastern Conference. There's the number 1 seed 76ers facing the number 8 seed Washington Wizards. And I'm going to go Sixers in 5. I really don't see the Wizards winning a 7-game series against the Sixers, but who knows? You know, we've seen crazier stuff in basketball, and Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook have been playing tremendously lately. So you never know. It could be Wizards in 7, but that's my prediction. I'm going to go Sixers getting it done in 5 games. So now we have the number 2 seed facing the number 7 seed, the number 2 seed being the Brooklyn Nets facing the number 7 seed, my favorite team, the Boston Celtics. I never pick against the Celtics because, you know, I'm a true fan. I don't go against my own team. So I'm going to go Celtics in 7, or it could get brutally ugly and it could go Nets in 5 because the Nets are, let's face it, they're really stacked. It's really going to be hard for any team to stop a team that consists of Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving. But their defense is not that great. So maybe if the Celtics could take advantage of that, who knows? But in order to win, I think Jason Tatum's going to have to average at least 40 points per game, and Kemba Walker's going to have to average at least 25 points per game, and other people are going to have to step up if the Celtics want to win this series. So that's my prediction, Celtics in 7. Next is the Bucks, the 3 seed, taking on the 6 seed Miami Heat. Now, this could go either way. Last year, the Heat beat up the Bucks. The Bucks were the 1 seed. They were the favorite to win the East. The Heat were the 5th seed, and they came in and they beat the Bucks in 5 games. Now, this is a different season, different teams. You know, the Bucks actually got better in the offseason. So this is a toss-up, but I'm going to go Heat in 5. Jimmy Butler in the playoffs just turns it up. And we've seen the same story with the Bucks. You know, they get so far, they get the 1 or 2 seed, and they just lose. So who knows? Maybe the Bucks could win it in 7. I think it's going to go to 7 games regardless. It's going to be either the Heat or Bucks to win, but I do like the Heat in 7 over the Bucks. Next is the Knicks as the 4 seed taking on the 5 seed Atlanta Hawks. I think either team could win this in 7. If you look at the Hawks, they are so deep with their team. You know, they have Trae Young, John Collins, Clint Capella, Bogdan Bogdanovic. They have Tony Snell, who's been shooting ridiculously good numbers. They just have a really deep team. They have a bunch of people on their bench. They have Lou Williams coming off their bench, Danilo Gallinari. So they're a sleeper team. They're a dark horse team. But so are the Knicks. And I mean, the Knicks, they have something that the Hawks really don't have, and that's defense. The Knicks have been in the top 3, if not one of the best teams defensively in the league this year. So this is going to be a very interesting season. I really don't know who to pick. I think it's going to go to 7 games. I guess I'm going to go with the Knicks, though. You know, I like defense. Defense wins championships, they say. And I live, you know, about an hour 15 minutes from New York, so I can't go against the Knicks here. So that's my pick, Knicks in 7. So we move to the Western Conference now, and it's the Utah Jazz facing the Memphis Grizzlies. The Jazz as the 1 seed, the Grizzlies as the 8 seed. I'm going to go Jazz in either 4 or 5. There could be some way that the Grizzlies really turn it up and John Morant plays out of his mind and they could get the upset, but I really don't see it happening. So I'm going to go Jazz either sweeping or winning in 5 games. Next is the number 2 seed, Phoenix Suns, taking on the number 7 seed, Los Angeles Lakers. Now, I really do feel bad for the Suns. They worked so hard and they got the 2nd seed, but now they're facing the Lakers, who are the 7th seed only because of injuries, and now they're healthy. They have Anthony Davis and LeBron James back, so it's not looking too good for the Suns. However, I am pulling for CP3. The guy deserves a ring more than anybody in the league. He's been a top 5 point guard, top 3, every year in, year out, and he's arguably top 5, top 10 point guard to ever play the game, and he needs to go out with a ring. It's just a shame that he's playing a fully healthy Lakers team. The Suns could win, but I'm going to go Lakers in 7. This is another series I think is going to be good and is going to go to 7 games. Next is the number 3 seed Denver Nuggets taking on the number 6 seed Portland Trailblazers. This is another really good matchup. I really don't know who to pick. I think it's going to go to 7 games again. I'm going to go Blazers, though. I'm going to have to go Blazers. Damian Lillard, playoff time. It's Dame time. So Blazers in 7. And for the final matchup in the West, the number 4 seed Los Angeles Clippers taking on the number 5 seed Dallas Mavericks. Last year, these two teams faced, and Clippers won in 6 games, but the Mavericks didn't have Kristaps Porzingis, who, if Kristaps Porzingis stays healthy in this series and puts up numbers and plays well, the Mavericks have a chance. But I'm going to go Clippers in 6 again. I think it's going to be a repeat of last year, but who knows? Maybe I could be wrong. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think of my picks? Give me some of your picks. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my content, share my content. Thank you all, and have a wonderful day.